Welcome back to Island Life Live. Tomorrow is a Kūhiō Day state holiday when we celebrate the achievements of Keali'i Makai Nana, Prince Jonah Kūhiō Kalanianaʻole.
One of those legacies is the Hawaiian Civic Club. It was founded in 1918, and it is the oldest Native Hawaiian community-based advocacy movements. Amazing.
Yes.
We took that straight from you guys' website. Joining us today is the president of the Association of Hawaiian Civic Clubs, Dre Kalili. Welcome back, sister.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm great.
We ready for the big holiday tomorrow?
Ready for the holiday and ready for a parade on Saturday.
Yes. We'll talk about that coming up towards the end of our interview. But first, can you take us down memory lane and share kind of some more stories about Prince Kūhiō and the beginning of the Hawaiian Civic Club movement?
Yeah, so 1918, that's the big year for us. And Kūhiō had been serving in Congress since 1903. And as he did his work in Congress, you know, he had a hard time talking about the people of Hawaii because his colleagues didn't think of our people as, you know, the people of our islands, because the interests that were represented in Washington, you know, weren't us. Mm-hmm. And so he formed in 1918 a group of his colleagues and friends. They were well educated. They were the movers and shakers of Hawaii at the time. And he founded the first Hawaiian Civic Club, which became the Hawaiian Civic Club of Honolulu, which then, you know, started the development of all these other clubs. Today we have 60 clubs. Wow. We're organized in the association, and we have councils representing, you know, our different islands and then also the continent.
I love that. How many, this is just a crazy question, but how many clubs do we have across the continent? Do you know? Or in what area, what regions do they represent?
A lot of West Coast, wherever you go and find Hawaiians, you will find a Hawaiian Civic Club.
I love that. That's
so
beautiful.
All over California, we have a Vegas club. We have 2 in Washington State. One is Washington and Oregon. We have one all the way in Washington, D.C.
Beautiful. Now, I know there's a major event for the Association of Hawaiian Civic Clubs, and that is coming up. It's always the annual convention, correct? Why is that so significant in the work that you folks do?
So our clubs are autonomous. 60 clubs are doing all their work in their own communities, and it's at our annual convention where delegates from each of those clubs come together and just, you know, we talk about what our community is facing. We talk about the, you know, what we need to advocate for, what does our community need, and then that's when the hands come together and do that work. So we adopt resolutions. Some years we're adopting like 80 resolutions that are just calls to action, whether it's the legislature, whether it's Congress, and everyone in between. And, you know, that is the work that our clubs really do.
Well, I would assume that the clubs being in different, you know, regions, you guys have different needs, but at the same time, you guys have the same needs because we're all Kanaka, right?
Correct.
Wow, so that's awesome that you guys get to come together and kind of hammer all of those things out. Now, we're excited. When is the convention?
Convention this year is the end of October. We'll be in Kona at Keoho. Excited to have our convention there. I think the last time was, I think, in maybe 2010 or so.
Wow. So, and this one is specific to delegates, right?
Yes.
All right, got you. But there is another major event coming up, right?
There is.
That everybody can attend.
Yes.
Yes, tell us about that one.
So Saturday, 5 o'clock, we have our annual Prince Kūhiō parade in Kapolei. Step off again is at 5 o'clock at around Kapolei Hale, and then we'll continue on Kapolei Parkway to Kamakanali'i.
Nice.
Beautiful. Entertainment? Yes.
Yes, so there will be entertainment at Center Stage at Kamakanali'i, but there's also going to be a lot to see along the parade route. We have, at the start of our lineup, a Roa Hawaiian Band. We have also the Kapolei Marching Band. I also want to acknowledge our Grand Marshal is Auntie Anita Naone, longtime member of Hawaiian Civic Club of Honolulu. We have a number of our Hawaiian Civic Clubs that will be present, homestead associations, some school groups. We'll have some keiki from Kamehameha School's preschool. And also Punana Leo Manoa will be there with their haumana also.
Oh,
beautiful.
Represent. Everybody, please go down, check them out. Whether you're Kanaka or not, we can go and support the legacy of Prince Kūhiō. And special shout out to Anake Anita. You know, she watches the show. And then we were blessed to award her with Project Lease from the HHL on Saturday. So,
awesome.
So great
Chicken
that she
skin moment.
Yeah,
that she's the Grand Marshal, and then, you know, she's done so much work for our community.
Yeah.
Dre, thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Hopefully we see you at the convention. Sure, just dropping hints right now. Dre Kalili is the president of the Association of Hawaiian Civic Clubs.
We gotta become members.
Okay,
We'll give you applications.
okay, we'll talk after this.
All right, after the break, we're gonna celebrate you and your birthdays right here on Island Life Live. We'll be right back.